So yes, I'm here with a very beautiful young Cathal. It's amazing that only last Wednesday you're in the RDS. The Grad Ireland had their graduate careers fair. You were one of the speakers. You on the speaking on the fact that I want to become an entrepreneur. Where do I start? Which is kind of, I'm guessing it was. You're quite young. I don't know what.
I'm 24. Yeah.
Right. So the idea that you're already kind of giving advice about how to be an entrepreneur. Do you kind of get a little bit sort of vertigo-ish? Do you sort of think, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah, it's been a crazy last year, and I wasn't expecting it at all. So getting to do these talks and all these things, I'm kind of like thrown into it really. I haven't really got much years of practice under my belt, so I'm just every day. Just finding new problems and new issues and just sorting them out.
Well, we would have explained just above the video that you're one of the main kind of drive that people are noticing now is GameX, which you're at the National Digital Research Centre. You're employing 5 people full time. You've got 10 people working, I think, on the
that's
GameX. That's I'm guessing that's kind of like a success story already, or is it just too early to say that this is going to connect? Or
that's the thing. Like it's hard to tell. Like we haven't even released the full site live yet.
Right.
But so the site originally was my college project last year, and it was just a pet project, something that I wanted to build with a classmate, and now we've got about 200,000 signed up.
Wow.
We're hitting about nearly 1 million a month now on the site, but it's still not live, so we think that once it's live, we think that it'll be really good. But it's so hard to tell, you could have millions of users, but everyone has to be paid as well. So
we should explain for Joe and Joanna Sixpack. I think it's basically like a program that will help you find or select for you the games or the type of games that you like. So if you're into lesbian nuns with guns killing kind of Nazi clowns, whatever it might be, it'll kind of recognise your patterns and be able to find that out. And is that something that you kind of think, well, that you would have thought, well, that's just out there already. How did you find that gap?
It just doesn't exist really.
Wow.
I'm a big gamer. I grew up playing a lot of video games, and I just
wait a minute, Cal, are you a geek?
Maybe a little bit.
Just a little bit. Geeks are cool now. I think geeks have inherited the earth. I think Jesus was right. But just that idea that you'd recognise that there was a hole in the
exactly. So I just honestly looked up online, and I was looking for a game to be recommended for me, because games are very hard to find. Games are expensive as well, and to find a good game is actually quite difficult, especially on mobile, and just on PC it's very hard. So I tried to look it up, and there was nothing really that did a recommendation engine, and one that connects like console, PC and mobile marketplaces. Nothing at all has done that, so we connected all three.
It's incredible, considering that this has outstripped Hollywood and so many. Pretty much it is the number one industry,
twice as much
industry.
as the movie industry. The game industry,
and you would
generates.
think that they would have come at it from every angle, thinking
exactly. You'd have thought so, but I looked it up, and it's the problem is it's controlled by Microsoft and Sony and these big dogs, and they don't want.
They lock doors. They don't want to.
They lock doors
together.
So we figured out a way to connect it all together and
called hacking.
No, we did not.
All right, okay.
It was smart, a smart system. We figured it out, and we can kind of get access to these systems and then recommend games.
Great.
Whatever that is.
So I'm just thinking now whether as you kind of feel there's a wave coming over the horizon and could go either way, but it looks most likely that it will be a huge success. I mean, do you kind of feel in your bones, well, I'd like to be like the evil Steve Jobs, or I'd rather be like the bland young Gates? I don't know whether there's a sort of, because it is a world that people are made overnight, and you suddenly you have this. It's the YouTube world. It's a sense of people just become kind of major players without necessarily having been noticed right up to that point. Or I don't know if you've got ready for that. Like, if you feel
I haven't at all. I still think the same as a year ago. Just trying to plan away every day. Like I don't have that kind of big ego where I really just want to make sure that everyone is happy and sorted, and I'll worry about all that big ego when I get.
Well, we should tell people that you did arrive here on a gold scooter, so.
I don't even have a car.
So is there a kind of a plan in regard to 1 year, 5 years? This we should be. I don't know what that plan would be, or you kind of feel it's all in motion and.
Well, the idea really is just get this out, then get a mobile app developed for the next couple months, then go into Asian markets, then global markets, and then actually become a seller of, because we only recommend the games to push on other sites. So
Okay.
probably the 3 to